hope y'all having a beautiful Wednesday. We haven't streamed on a Wednesday in so long, and it is our boot camp number 4. I want to say it's number 4 or number 5. I really do think it's number 4. I tried to go back in our previous ones, and I said, don't know when our last one was, but it was definitely just a few months ago, so I want to say it's number 4. But thank you everybody for being here, and we are going to go through the new campaign flow today. It looks very, very different, very clean, very fresh, very new. The dashboard looks the same, but we do have some fun new things we added to our platform, including our activities, our digital fitness, which is really, really fun. And we're going to go over that briefly as well. We're going to create a campaign together. We're going to make some incentives together. We're going to go through all of the awesome incentives that you can add to your campaign. And of course, our overlays briefly. We do have a video on our overlays on our YouTube channel that goes more in depth. We probably won't do that today, but we'll just go quickly through our overlays in case there's people that don't know we have overlays directly on our platform, and it makes it easy for you so you don't have to go through third party. So I love our overlays. I always talk about them, and I want y'all to use them, okay? I want you to use them. And if you don't know who I am Ashley, also known as Miss Ash Rocks, in the streaming space. We are going to have a good time today. We're probably going to be here for an hour and a half, give so or take. So if you are watching right now and you're watching a VOD and not live, thank you for tuning into the VOD, and make sure you take reference to this video too, because it's always going to be here on the Twitch channel. We'll probably upload it on our YouTube channel too. So yeah, we are always coming up with new ways to make your experience of creating a campaign and fundraising easier. So I hope y'all enjoy it. And of course, if you have any questions, please throw them in chat, because I am here to help you. And if I can't answer it, I will direct you to our support and I'll take care of you. I pretty much know everything Tiltify 99% of the time. 99% of the time. So yeah, I hope everybody's doing good today. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. And I'm telling you, our new campaign flow is so beautiful. It is so good looking. It got a facelift, huge facelift. So I'm excited to dive in with y'all. So how is everybody doing? Because it is 92 degrees here in California. It's kind of muggy outside, but it's hot. So I don't like that, because it feels like it's going to be hot rain, and I'm not the biggest fan of that in particular. But we shall see. We shall see. And we're going to keep the music on. So if you're okay with that, let me know. If you want me to turn it down, I can do that too. Just give me a heads up. All right, we're here to just vibe and have a good time, have a cozy space for you. So yes, enjoy your stay here. Enjoy your stay. All right, it shouldn't be too loud, so just let me know. Let me know. Okay, we're gonna change our music now. All right. There we go. I like it. I like it. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to switch on over to our Tiltify account, y'all. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do this. Okay, my camera may flicker. It has been having some problems lately, but we should be okay. Should be okay. We should be. So we are going to go to our homepage now. Okay, we are on our homepage. Super excited. I know it just looks so good. I believe our last boot camp we did have our homepage facelift too. I believe so. Yes, we did. So yeah, it just, when you enter our homepage, it just makes you feel motivated and cozy and chill. It's nothing is overpowering. It's just straight to the point. Empower your digital community, which means creating and having, making a difference with your community. And it's your digital community. We all stream, we all go live on these different platforms or whatever it may be, having a Reddit family or whatever it may be. You can use our platform to fundraise. You can use our platform to fundraise. Yes, you can. So at our homepage here, I'm looking for causes and events or campaigns and teams. So let's do campaigns and teams. Let's say you're looking for the Rock Squad. Okay. If you're looking for the Rock Squad, there is Team Rock Squad. It pops up for you. All right. Or if you're looking for campaigns as well, mine are going to pop up and populate Rock Squad, ACLU, and all the other ones that I created with my own Rock Squad because I put that in my title. So it's going to grab the campaign as well and my team. So boom. And if you're looking for causes and events, we're going to look for JDRF. Okay. Boom. You're looking for causes and they have a fundraising event going on right now. So that's how you utilize both of those search functions. Really easy, straight to the point. I love it. It has improved so much over the last months. I'm in love with it. And then if you keep going on our homepage, find a cause of support for Unify for Pride, which is queer organizations, mental health, racial justice, Ukrainian relief efforts. Those are just ones that we have on our homepage that are really dominant right now in a space and what creators are supporting at the moment the most. And if you keep scrolling down, you can donate to current campaigns. Now this cycles throughout the day. All right. A lot of people ask, how do I get on the front page? Well, it just cycles. And if it grabs your Twitch live stream that's connected to your active campaign, it'll cycle you through. So we have a message for you. You want to make an impact? We have the tools to support your efforts. And we're going to go through all those tools. Of course, we have personal dashboards, schedules, team fundraising, alerts with our overlay function, community incentives, and cause incentives. So, yes. That's us. That's Tiltify. And it's so easy and simple to create your campaign. But if you're struggling, you're going to learn today. You are going to learn today. So, first, you have to sign in with Tiltify. Make sure you create an account. You can also log in with social media as well. Google, Facebook, Twitter, all that. But if you connect it to your account that you created, it'll just all tie in together to the same account. So you're good. Hi, Izzy. How are you? How are ya? So nice to see you. So we're going to go to the top right here. This is our profile icon. All right. That's my emote as my profile icon, my napping one. So we're going to go to dashboard. That's usually how I want to start my campaign. You can also search for a campaign here. All right. We'll click JDRF and you can start fundraising and create your campaign there. But we're just going to go old fashioned. We're going to go to our dashboard so you can, get a look at the dashboard too. All right. It's more seamless going to your dashboard and seeing all your info there. So we're going to click dashboard here. Okay. You can see my campaigns that I had this year. All right. And these were trial ones for tutorials. But we did our campaign this year for ACLU. So that's what we got going on. I like going to my dashboard so I can just see all my info and everything. So now we're going to create a new individual campaign. We can create a team campaign, but we're just going to do an individual campaign right now, okay? So this is the fun part, okay? This is the fun part. This is our new flow, okay? Our new flow. You know what? I can probably move my camera here for y'all so you can see there. Okay, so our new campaign flow. I know this looks completely different to you. I know it does. It looks completely different. And you're like, wow, everything is broken down. Everything has a description, more easygoing, and you have steps. That timeline bar, you have steps 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to find a cause for our event. Of course, you can do keywords. Okay, cancer, research, okay? And it's going to go through all the different causes we have for cancer, okay? Social justice, okay? You could do that. It'll give you all the causes that relate to that keyword. So keywords work, okay? They will bring up the closest causes that relate to that keyword. We're going to fundraise for JDRF. So I already know JDRF, Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. We're going to click JDRF, okay? We already found our cause. Number 1 says choose your cause in a fundraising event if available. So that's what we're going to do. And they have a fundraising event going on right now. Game over. T1D, all right? So, do we want to support the fundraising event? Yeah, let's do it. We can click it, or if you don't want to support the fundraising event, you can click skip, okay? You can click skip. But if you want to go back and you're like, wait, actually, maybe I do. So we're going to click the fundraising event. So right now we have our steps already done. We have our cause selected and a fundraising event, which was optional, but we're choosing to support it. And the cool thing about this cause is that you could choose a region, okay, which is absolutely incredible. So I'm NorCal. I can click NorCal, okay, or you could do international, all right, or, you know, just the U.S. in particular. But you do have these options. So we're going to do NorCal since that's where I'm at. I want to support my people locally. And we're going to click continue, okay? Now, how would you like to fundraise? Individual campaign means you're fundraising on your own terms, just you and yourself only. Team-based campaign. Once we click team-based campaign, I have a team already created. So select a team here. But if I didn't have a team, I can create a team here and select it there too. So individual campaign, we're going to be our own self fundraising right now. We're going to do it. So individual campaign, boom. We are just going through all the steps here, which is really good. Now, you have to have a campaign name, of course. That's how people will find your campaign, all right? And that's just how info works for your campaign, especially with all the different campaigns you have. So you want to have a different campaign name. I think this should not be stressed about too much. I always just do my community name. I am really simple. I do my community name and do XJDRF. I always just do the community name and a cause name and keep it short and sweet. All right, now we have that filled out. And campaign description. We got to have a campaign description. I'm fundraising for JDRF Foundation. Rock Squad is going to go ham, or is gonna go ham. Rock Squad is gonna go ham for fundraising this year for JDRF. Come support our mission, okay? So our campaign link is created. This is a slogan that it pre-fills for you, and it's going to be at the end of your campaign link. So it's going to have your campaign name, and then this will be at the end of your campaign link, okay? And you don't want to edit it. Just keep it the same as your campaign name. You can, but just keep it the same as your campaign name so it's seamless, and we can easily find your donate page with your campaign page. And we'll go over what that looks like at the end, okay? So we have our name, our link, our description. We're good to go. We can keep going. Now, add a live stream video or image. So if you're questioning, oh, how do I get on the front page of Tiltify? So make sure you have your live stream connected, okay? And it will show when you are live actively and if you're actively donate or fundraising. So you can add a live stream. If you click here, you can add a Twitch. All right, my username is already there because it's connected to my account. You can do a YouTube Live, add your YouTube channel ID, all right, or Facebook, okay? And that'll be your Facebook video URL. We're going to go with Twitch, okay? We're just going to keep it straight to the point. You can preview it if you want. It's just going to show your stream there. That's how it will populate on your campaign page, okay? So you can also do a YouTube video. So when you're not live, it'll show your YouTube video. And YouTube video is, so This cause in particular has their own YouTube video that they populated through our platform. So we can use the cause YouTube video to put on our campaign page that the lovely Erin created for us to use. We can do that. If you don't want to use that, you can create your own YouTube video. So an example of that would be if you made a YouTube video, hey, I had a family member pass away from type 1 diabetes, and I really want to go above and beyond and fundraise with them and sharing pictures and photos or just memories with that family member and making a sweet and short memory and video to, tell your community why you're doing this fundraising and to just explain your story a little bit. You can make a YouTube video, add it there. So when people go to your campaign to donate, they feel moved, they feel motivated to support your cause, and you sharing that story with them is just so precious, and to have that right on your campaign page is perfect. So when you make that YouTube video, you put the YouTube video right there, okay? And you can preview it, make sure it works, and you're all good, okay? And for an image, you can use a cost-adjusted image, which is the fundraising gifts that you get for how much you fundraise. Or you can just add an image. We don't have an image today, so we'll just use a cause image. Why not? Why not? I'm glad it gives us that option. Now, you can choose which media to display on your campaign page. I'm going to do live stream because that's what I want to show, okay? Now, that'll be the first option, all right, on your campaign. And then if you're not live, then I'll show the image after that. Now, we're going to hit continue, okay? Ooh, event milestones. Okie dokie. Now, milestones set clear goals for you and your donors. The cause has suggested milestones that are related to fundraising rewards you can earn. Okay? So, these are going to be prizes that the streamer will get. Okay? All right? And you can enable them all. All right? Enable them all. Why not? $100 is a sticker pack. $250 is a t-shirt. $500 is a cinema light box. All that awesome stuff. So these event milestones will populate on your milestones on your campaign page. Okay? We're going to hit continue. Minimum goal based on milestones selected. Okay? So it's going to bump your goal up to 3,000. Now, if you want to go back and you're like, wait, cool it, chill out. You can drop it to 1,000. Okay, so minimum goal has to be 1,000 because you're milestones. And any milestones you create and you have them enabled, you do have to have your goal at least at that price point for that milestone all the time. Now, if you have the milestone disabled, like we have it here, we can always go back and then enable it once we hit 1,000, and then we'll just toggle it back on. But let's just keep them all selected. I want them all on. I'm going big. We could do a $3,000 goal. Of course, I am always a champion of starting your campaign at a smaller goal and increasing it. And, getting your community hype for each milestone you're hitting is super, super fun. And you see more success with small, attainable goals. So we're doing a $3,000 window today. We're doing it, okay? We're going to hit continue. And we have a message from JDRF. We're asking for your mailing address and t-shirt size as to send you any incentives you may have earned by raising $75 or more. All right? So we can do, I have read and agreed to this statement, okay? I have read and agreed to this statement. And now we're going to skip that because it shows your address, okay? And then it's going to ask for your shirt size and your shirt fit. Okay. Whoop. Okay. After you go past your address, since I have mine already filled out on my profile, it's going to show it. So I don't want to dox myself. So shirt size, unisex. We're going to do a 2X. And it asks, can JDRF email you about this event and future JDRF events? Say yes. Sure. Why not? Keep up with me. And then you're going to hit continue. Okay. And this is our campaign summary. We have our event name that we're supporting, our campaign name, our link, like I told you. That bit that we wanted to edit, but we didn't edit, it shows at the end of the link. All right. And our campaign goal. Please note, after creating your campaign, it still needs to be published to get some donuts, right? Exactly. So now we're going to create and publish. All right. Dashboard looks the same. Still straight to the point. And I love our dashboard. It has everything here at the top ready for you. So you're all good. All right. You are all good. Now, we're going to go through the fun part of creating your campaign, and that's going over incentives. Then we're going to briefly go over our activities, our overlays, and then we're going to publish our campaign and get it started, get ready to fundraise. So right now we are on our campaign overview. It shows the amount raised, the event total that we're supporting, our next milestone, all right, and our donations. You can change how you want a minimum donation to show up if you're getting a lot of donos, or you could just keep it at 0. It will populate with all the donations here. And our share box here, which is really awesome. You can copy your donate URL easily from the dashboard or your campaign URL. So donate URL, it will literally send them directly to payment information and what incentives they want to select for the donation. Campaign, it shows your whole campaign as a whole. You can see the milestones, rewards, everything, and all the donos too at the bottom of the page. And you can download the donate QR code. So you will see the QR code when we go in our overlays feature. The QR code, I would recommend you can have it as an overlay on your stream, or you can have it as a panel down below. Sorry. I think my mom turned off my lights for a second. So if you download the QR code, you can add that image as your panel. So do that for your Twitch panel. I think it's super seamless, super fun. If people are scrolling down to see how they can donate, they can just scan it with their phone and donate that way. And then it can increase donations, because if there's more people in the room, all of you can't sign on to your computer and donate, of course, but they can sign, or they can scan a code and donate on their phones. It's really, really good for massive amount of people that are in the space and they want to donate. So that's how you download the QR code, all right? And it'll go directly to your donate page. And we're going to go to detail. Okay, detail here this is a really important tab, okay? Really, really important tab. All right, we have our campaign name, our goal, our description, thank you message for your donors. So when they donate, they'll get that message, all right, to their email. And we have an avatar image that is already pre-filled for us. We'll keep it that way. I have my Twitch connected. You can also change if you are a multi-streamer on Facebook and YouTube, you can add your live stream here and change it. All right. You can default ones or set this as default. So as of right now, I have my Twitch stream as a default, and then secondary is the image that will populate when I don't have my stream on. Okay. So we have our campaign ID. Campaign ID is really important if you use crowd control, okay? Crowd control, they're going to ask you for this campaign ID. That's how you're going to find it under the detail tab. Scroll all the way down, get that campaign ID, and that's how you'll connect it with crowd control. And if you don't know what crowd control is amazing for fundraising. I can tell you right now, you don't have to spend any money except on a video game that you're going to use for crowd control. And you don't need anything else sometimes. Crowd control, it is so fun. It's an extension on Twitch. Your community can buy coins, all right? And they can use those coins to either screw up your game or help your game. They have games like Celeste, Dark Souls, Minecraft, Sims now. I know they're testing out the Sims. And what other games? A bunch of fun retro games you can connect with too, which is really awesome to me. But they're always asking for feedback and what games to add to the service, etc. So highly recommend you use crowd control. Get it set up, please, because it makes your whole fundraising experience even more fun, which is awesome, right? So that's our detail tab. Really, really important tab, okay? Now we're going to go to our incentives. It's okay, Mom. It scared me. And then I was like, wait, I think she turned off her light. No worries. And then we have incentives, which is the most fun part about creating your campaign. I'm going to say it. It's the most fun. All right, we have rewards that are unique incentives for a certain amount of a donation to your cause, and something will be done. Either it will be a Just Dance song redemption you can redeem. It could be eating a Bean Boozle bean, of course, blowing up a balloon. However you think about your rewards, you can create a reward. And we'll create rewards and targets and polls. Targets are time-based fundraising goals. I call targets time-based milestones. That's what I call them. So targets, you can schedule a time for the target, however you like. If you want to do a target for each stream, you can do that. Okay, that's how I utilize targets. So if it's, oh, I'll switch my game to a horror game, you can make a target and create that as a $200 fundraising pool that your community has to hit within a certain time frame, and then whatever you set that target to be, that will happen. All right, so those are time-based fundraising goals, milestones. We have polls. Polls allow your community to vote for their favorite option, all right, with their donations. Every single dollar goes towards the poll option of whatever poll you create, and you can create up to 5 options for your polls. And then we have milestones. We have milestones already active from our event milestones that we have, which is awesome. But if you want to add more of your own personal ones, you could do that too. And we'll get into that soon. And then schedule. Schedule is awesome. If you have special created streams for your fundraising, add them to your schedule. Or you can just add all your schedule, your whole streaming schedule to it too. So people can see when to find you live so they can donate. But if you have your Twitch schedule updated and you have your Twitch stream connected to your campaign, it will show your Twitch stream on the campaign page, just saying. So make sure you keep your Twitch schedule updated, because if you're too lazy and you don't want to add it to both, make sure you have your Twitch schedule updated, and I'll take care of that. Because I know streamers are busy, you don't have that much time, and you just want to get to fundraising. So rewards, we're going to create a reward. Okay, let's create a reward. Build your reward. All right, motivate your donors by creating rewards that speak to your community. Okay, so we're going to do a horror or scare alert, actually. Scare alert version 1. Okay, we're going to do 666. We're doing it. Okay, so we have the name of our reward, the amount we want for this, and then we're going to do a description. Scare alert for the Rock Squad. And I'm going to leave this blank because I don't want it to be a set quantity. But if you do want it to be a set quantity, put it to 5. It can only be 5 scare alerts that could be redeemed, okay? And if you want this only to be 5 per stream, each stream you want to make sure you come reset it back to 5, okay? Because once it hits 5, it's going to be gone. As you can see in this preview here, it has 5 out of 5 available. All right. So we're just going to keep it blank because it's going to be unlimited. Now, let's say you only want a scare alert for the days you stream a scary game. So let's say we're only streaming a scary game on Saturday at 3 o'clock. All right. We're going to stream it for 3 hours. So we're going to keep it to Saturday until 6 o'clock. All right. You have the control over all of the things you create, which is awesome. And I love that about Tiltify. So we're only doing this for 3 hours. You can only redeem the scare alert for 3 hours. That's it. And if you want to add an image, you can add an image. You don't have to. Optional. But you can. Now we're going to hit save changes. Okay. Oops. I didn't click the 20th. All right. Make sure you click the date, okay? So now we're going to hit save changes, all right? And we get a little box at the top right. It says success. Your reward was created. Now I'm going to activate it, all right? You're probably going to create your campaign and publish it and wonder, why are my rewards not populated on my campaign? Did you activate it? Make sure it's active. All right, when it's sliding to the left, it's not active. When you have that check mark, it is active. Now, you're probably wondering, what does promoted mean? Promoted means you are pushing these rewards in particular, all right, on top of all the other incentives you have, okay? So they will be at the top of your rewards list other than it being by the amount created for each reward. So we're going to promote it. And then you get a box at the top right. Success. Your reward is being promoted. So we're going to create another reward. All right. If we do a Just Dance stream, all right, Just Dance song request. All right. And then we're going to go into these and why these are important for your rewards. So Just Dance song request. I want a $5 Just Dance song request. Okay. Choose your Just Dance song you want me to dance to. All right, so we have a description there. We have our amount. We have our name. Quantity, if you want. If you're only going to take 5 requests, you can only take 5 requests. So we're going to do only 5 requests. No, actually 10. 10 for that stream. Now, we're going to do our Just Dance stream on the 21st at 4:30. And then make sure it's on the 21st. And we're going to dance for 2 hours. So we're going to do it to 6:30, all right? We have our time correct. We're good. And I think having that sense of urgency, creating the start date and end date is really cool because your donors are going to go to your campaign page and they're going to want to click it. And they're like, wait, I can't do it yet. They're not doing Just Dance yet. Oh, it says it unlocks in 4 days. Oh, that means the stream is in 4 days. So I'll make sure to come back and be able to redeem this reward that I really want to redeem. So create that sense of urgency, that call to action, super important, super fun, okay? If you want an image there, you can add an image, but we don't want one. So you're probably wondering, how do I get their song requests? Your chat is probably flying. You want to keep up with that info and make sure you're doing the right thing and fulfilling all the rewards. Now, we have a question feature for you. So ask a question. What song would you like? All right, what song would you like? So that's the question we're going to ask. All right, if you look at the preview here, this is how it's going to look. It says 10 out of 10 available. It says we kept the quantity at 10. It's $5. Choose your Just Dance song you want me to dance to. And then it's going to show the question underneath right here. And then it has the answer box right here. All right, so that's the question we want to ask. We want to save changes. We are going to make this active. We're not going to promote it because we don't do that stream until Sunday. Now, when it comes to Sunday, you want to promote that, okay? You want to put down to promote it. So they don't have to scroll through all your different rewards you have. It's just right there at the top, and you're making that call to action for your donors to redeem it. Super, super important, okay? We're not going to promote it, but we'll promote it when it comes to our Sunday Just Dance stream, okay? We're going to create another reward. We're going to do a thank you card. Or, no, we're going to do a shirt. Shirt redemption. Or, what can we do for shipping? We'll just do a thank you card. We'll do it. And we want that to be a $30 donation. All right, thank you card made for you. I will make a thank you card for your support and send it directly to you. So that's our description. All right. People love thank you cards mailed to them. They love them. They like anything that's sent to them, okay? They love physical rewards. So if you can do it, I say always make sure you have a physical reward in there somehow. It's really, really fun. So we're going to do a quantity on these because we don't want to send out 300 thank you cards unless you want to. If you have 300 different donors redeeming us, then right, yeah. But we're just going to do 10 of them as well. So 10 people donate $30. They will get a thank you card, and it's only for 10 people. So create that sense of urgency, that call to action as usual. And there you go. So we have 10. We're not going to put a date on this because whenever it's redeemed is when it's redeemed. The thank you cards are going to be sent anyway at the end of the fundraising. My camera, sorry. So if you want to add an image, you can. But you're probably wondering, how do I get their shipping info? We have a shipping button for you. All right, make sure you click the shipping required button there, okay? It's going to look just like this. This reward requires a shipping address. And once they add that address in there, it's going to be under your Manage tab here. And you're going to download an Excel file with all that info there, okay? So again, once you do shipping required, they're going to enter that shipping address and redeem this reward. It will be under your Manage tab with an Excel document for you to download. Okay, I recommend you do this at the end of your fundraising because you just want to keep it seamless and have just one document with all the information. You don't want to keep downloading it over and over and you may miss one. Okay, so just do it at the end of your fundraising. Okay, we're going to do save changes. There we go. And I want to promote that because I want people to see that and I want them to take advantage of it. And it's something personal that I'm doing out of my pockets, you know? So we're promoting that one. So that's our rewards. You can get really unique with this, however you want. You can do artwork if you want for them to redeem, whatever it may be, okay? Make your campaigns for your community and make them fun, all right? So now we're going to go to our targets, which are time-based fundraising goals. We're going to create a target, okay? I will switch to chat's choice of a game. Okay, so we're going to make this target and we're going to make it a $200 pool. Okay, so let's say we're streaming today on August 17th at 9 o'clock. We're going to stream at 9 o'clock, but we're going to have this target end by 11. Yeah. So I'm going to hit save changes. I'm going to make it active. Everything you create, make sure you make it active if you want it active. But this is only going to be different when we go to milestones, and I'll tell you why. Now, with targets, I will switch to chat's choice of a game. I like making a sense of urgency each stream with a target, okay? You can have a longer target date if you want, but I think it's more fun this way. So my chat has 2 hours until 11 to hit $200 in this pool for me to switch to their choice of a game, all right? And then you're probably wondering, how do I get chat's choice of a game? You can use Twitch's in-poll feature to find out what game that they want you to choose or switch to, or you can utilize the polls here, okay? You could do that too. That's driving more and more fundraising, and you can tie in your polls and your targets and your rewards together and milestones, which I think is super cool. So that's what we're doing right now. We're tying in our target to our polls. So what game should I switch to? All right. So we're creating a poll right now. You can have up to 5 poll options, okay? 5 is the max, okay? You at least need 2, so it could be a 1v1 situation, okay? I'm going to reset this. What game should we switch to? So we'll do 5 Nights at Freddy's. I think that's how you spell it. Or we'll switch to Poppy Playtime. All right. So we have our 2 options. Of course, you have to have 2. So it's a 1v1 situation. You can add more if you want. But we're going to do save changes. We have our title. We have our options. You can click the plus sign here to see your options and the amount raised for each one. And then the amount raised here is just a total raise for that poll in particular. You want to activate that poll because we're ready for it to be activated. Now, with the discussion of active, so you are probably wanting to create your campaign and have everything you think of on your campaign. You can add multiple polls. If you're not ready for them to be ready, just deactivate them. And when you're ready for them to be active, hit active. Same with targets, same with rewards. If you're not ready for that yet, just deactivate it. Make it active when you're ready. Or you can create a time, of course, when you want it to be not active anymore. So we have our poll, y'all. We're good. We're active. Now we're going to our milestones. We have our event milestones that were already created. So let's say we want to add a milestone that is larger than our campaign goal. Xbox Series X giveaway. Okay. And we want to make it a $3,500 goal. Sorry, milestone. So milestone is when you hit a certain amount raised for your campaign total, something happens. So that is called a milestone reward. So we're going to do save changes. Okay. So it's there. Remember, it's there. Whatever you come up with, just add it to your campaign and activate it later. So you make it easy for you. Okay. You don't want to spend every single day adding new stuff you come up with. Whatever you come up with that first day, get it in there added. You don't need to add things every day to your campaign. Now, this is higher than our campaign goal. Remember, our goal is 3,000. And if you remember earlier in this stream, we had to bump our goal from 100 to 3,000 because we have these event milestones that are active. Okay? If I activate this, it's like, your milestone amount is greater than your current campaign. Enabling this milestone will raise your campaign goal. Okay, so it will raise your campaign goal to 3,500. So if you activate it, all right, your goal is just going to be higher. But if you want to create a sense of stretch goals, then just deactivate it. Once you hit 3,000, then you'll put activate, and then it'll bump your goal to 3,500. Okay. So add whatever stretch goals you have in mind, and then activate them as you go. Okay. That's the easiest way to do it. All right. So we added this milestone. We can go through it again. You just need a name of the milestone and amount. It could be a giveaway. It could be you doing a cosplay. It could be whatever you come up with, okay? Remember, your campaign is yours. Now, let's say you want to do a cosplay milestone, all right? If you hit $3,500 raise, all right, as a stretch goal, you'll put the amount there. And then you can tie it in. Remember, I am a big believer in tying in your rewards and your polls and your targets together. You would make a poll, and you would create a poll for choose my next cosplay. And then you'll have those options ready for your community to donate towards and choose your cosplay option. All right. So remember, tie it in, make it easy. All right. Make it easy for yourself. So we went through rewards, targets, polls, and milestones. Now we're going through our schedule. Remember, if you have a Twitch schedule that is updated and active, and you have your Twitch schedule connected to your campaign, it will populate your Twitch schedule. All right. If you just want to have it in one place, you could do that. If you still want to add your schedule here, you'll just add your name, Just Dance Stream. Oops. Just Dance Stream. We are dancing. All right. And then our start date, our Just Dance Stream is the 21st. I believe I put 4:30, right? Okay. And then our end date will be 6:30 on the 21st. Okay. So this is your schedule. You'll have a start date and then an end date, okay? And you'll hit save changes. All right? You don't need to activate this because it's just going to populate on your schedule, okay? So if you have special planned streams you want to add to your campaign schedule, add them. Super easy. You just need a name, description, and a time so people know when and where to find you. All right, we went through our incentives already. We have rewards. We have our target. We have our polls. We have our milestones, everything. Now, your Manage tab is going to show your donations, all right? But like I said, if you have shipping required on a reward, this is where you will find that shipping information. Remember to just do it at the end of your fundraising, okay? Or if your thank you card reward has been fulfilled already, then fine. Get ready to ship them to your community. Export that Excel document or the CSV, and you are good, okay? And a standalone donation viewer is really good for your mods to keep a track of your donations and if they need to moderate them, okay? So you'll copy that donation viewer URL, all right, and give that to your mods, okay? So that's the Manage tab. Manage tab is really important too, all right? So we have our messages. You will get messages from your community and donors there, okay? And from causes as well. And that's the Messages tabs. And then Activities, which is brand new. Uh-oh. My camera said bye. Oh. Okay, that was interesting. Sorry. My camera has been having a time lately. Now, this is brand new. We have our activities tab, y'all. All right, our digital fitness. All right, you can utilize your workouts and, to drive donations with your campaigns, okay? So, this adds the ability to track your progress of your walks, your workouts, your cycling, runs, everything. And this is all under this tab here, okay? And you can utilize creative ways, however you come up with them, to utilize this tab too, okay? So you get to connect one of your favorite fitness apps, okay? So we're going to click View Connections. We have Strava, we have Garmin, and we have Fitbit. All right, and when you hit connect with Strava, it'll send you to the Strava website to log in. Same with Garmin and Fitbit, okay? So that's with your connections. Now, if you manage activities here, it's a little bit more than fitness if you think about it, okay? It could be a movie or a game marathon that you want to track. You can utilize this tab for that as well, okay? You can definitely do that. I think it's really fun because it's a new level of engagement that you don't see quite often. So I really, really, really think this is awesome. It is absolutely awesome. Now, you can track hours, minutes, or seconds, okay? And you can set a distance goal here. All right. Distance goal in miles. And then we're going to do running, okay? And then a time goal, we're going to try to do, let's see, 20 miles in, 5 hours. 5 hours and 30 minutes. We're going to do a running goal of 20 miles in 5 hours and 30 minutes. I think that is good. What y'all think? I think that's good. So, yeah. And then you hit save goal. All right. That goal is saved and it's going to populate on your campaign. Now, you can add manual activity too. All right. You can just add it manually if you're not using an app. Okay. So you can add cycling, dancing, other, okay, running, swimming, walking, workout. All right. So if you add it manually, you'll say, okay, today I did some cycling for 5 miles and I did it in 30 minutes. Okay. 30 minutes, not hours. So we did in 30 minutes. Elevation. Okay, this is in feet. We had a 3 feet elevation. If you want to add notes, you could say whatever notes you want to add to it with that manual addition. I can't come up with any notes right now. No notes we need to add. So you can include it in your campaign or not, okay? You can just keep track of it manually and you don't want it on your campaign, but you want to include it in your campaign. So you hit save changes. Activity has been created, okay? All right. And again, the connections we have are Strava, Garmin, and Fitbit. All right. And that is our activities tab for you. Okay. So let's do save goal. I just want to make sure that's saved. Cool. All right. We're getting towards the end. We're on our overlays now. Now we have a really in-depth overlay video on our YouTube. So make sure you check it out by yours truly. Okay. So you can create up to 5 overlays for your campaign. All right. And you can create an overlay template. Okay. So when you create an overlay template, you can use that same template for each one of your future campaigns. So you don't have to go through the process of creating an overlay every single campaign. Now, right now, we're just going to do the default recommended. Okay. And we're going to do add overlay layout. You could do default or you can do a blank slate and you'll be set. So we're going to do default recommended. We're going to add that overlay layout. This is how our overlays feature looks. You can add different widgets. We have so many different widgets you can utilize. But the default that we think will make you successful in your fundraising is having a classic overlay or some sort of visual overlay to show how much you have fundraised so far. An event list, it shows your last donors. Okay, we have it set to 4 different events. So the last 4 donations will populate in the event list. We have the QR code here. That's how the QR code looks. And then we have the alert box here. So we're going to do a test of our donation. Okay, we're just going to do $10. Okay, so that's how our alerts look when they populate on stream. So if you want to spice them up and make them look prettier, you can add a sticker or a GIF. Okay, you can change the font color. You can change the font, the animation. You can add a sound if you want. Make sure you test it to see if your volume is loud or too low. You can have an alert duration. I like to have an alert duration of at least 10 seconds because if you're really engulfed in a game, you don't want to miss that alert. But if you have your dashboard up, you can still keep up with your donations. But hyping it up, getting hype with your community during that alert is super fun, super important as well. Now, you can have only a certain amount of donations populate on your alert box, all right? And you can change that here, okay? So that is the alert box, all right? And you can drag these however you want it, move however you want it. You can delete these things if you don't want them either. So say you don't want the QR code, you can just remove it. All right, we're just giving you a little default to help you out if you are in a rush or you don't know what to add to your stream to increase your fundraising. So we're going to do save changes, okay? We're going to briefly go through our widgets. We have our Cause My Cause widget for when it's around that time of the year. We have our alert box, our event list, our reward list. It shows the different rewards you created, and you can select which rewards you want it to show. Our single reward, if you're just promoting one single reward you want up there, you can do that. So if it's your Just Dance stream, you want to promote your Just Dance Song Request reward. So you'll have that active. You can show your polls on stream to create that sense of urgency to donate to your poll. Head-to-head poll has to be a poll with only 2 options. If it has more than 2 options, this will not work. So it has to be a poll with only 2 options to do a 1v1 battle. Classic overlay we have added. And then the other overlays we have are the beta overlay. This is how the beta overlay looks. All right, we're going to delete this one. The beta overlay looks like this. You can change the colors as well, the font, the bar, everything. You can hide the top donation, hide the goal if you want, hide the donation ticker, hide the milestones. You can get custom with that, okay? And then we also have our compact overlay. Our cause name, it just adds the cause name for you. All right, it's right here. If you want to put it on your stream, we have it ready for you, just a text file. All right, and then we have the cause logo. You can add the cause logo. And you can do a progress bar. This probably looks similar because this is the same bar that you see on your campaign page, okay? And then we have the target. If you want to show your target on your stream, custom progress bar. A lot of people utilize this. All right, and then we have our throwback progress bar 1 from back in the day, our throwback progress bar 2, and then our throwback milestone tracker, which is super cool. And then if you are super basic, you don't want that many visuals, but you want to show that you're so fundraising, you can do a dynamic text file. All right, it shows the amount raised, and you can customize this here. Your custom text is here, so you can customize however you want. Okay, you can uncheck dynamic font size or you can check it. It just increases that font based off of your overlay that you have. All right, you can arrange the text, everything. So we added a couple widgets here. Once you're done and you have everything arranged how you want it, okay, I don't want this. I want it just like this, JDRF, our alert box here in the center. Or if you want it off center, off of your face, however your stream setup is made to be, hit save changes. And as you can see here, top left, 1920 by 1080 is your overlay resolution, okay? So when you are adding this in OBS, you want to copy the overlay URL, okay? It is behind my camera here, but you want to copy the overlay URL, all right? Copy that. add it into OBS as a 1920 1080 browser source, and you are set to go. You are set to go. Now, if you want to create this as a template, like, oh, I like this setup for each one of my campaign streams, create a template. So now the template is created, and that template will always populate for each one of your campaigns that you have created. Okay, so there you go. That's our overlays feature. Our overlays feature is so easy to use, and it's straight to the point, and you have everything in one area, which is important, which I love the most. So we have our overlay. We're ready to fundraise. We have our goal. We're ready. Now, last but not least, our overview tab is really important. You can customize how you want it. So this is the page that I keep up next to my Twitch chat, so I can keep up with donations and how much we've raised and our next milestone and so forth. Now, if you don't want to see the event total, you can delete it, but you can still add it up here. If you want to add the panel back, you can delete it. You can move these panels, okay? Say you want the donations at the top, all right? And then if you want to see your rewards, you can add your rewards, you can add your targets, your polls. Media type is when you are, let's say if you're switching to Facebook after you're done with Twitch, you can change it right here, all right? But we're just going to stay on Twitch, so we don't need that. Now, again, you can move these however you want. Let's say you really want to keep up with your rewards, you can do that. All right, your targets. Yep, you can just move them however you like, okay? And then our polls, we'll have it underneath there, and then we'll see our donations under. However you want. This is a really important page so you can keep up with your campaign, okay? And then you can have slow mode enabled on your donations so you can keep up with them more if you are getting massive amounts of donations coming in, especially with a high energy campaign and event going on. So our polls, if we had more than one, we can just cycle through them here with the arrow. You can add a new poll. You can add a new reward here as well. You can add a new target. The overview tab is going to be your best friend, I promise. And amount raised, of course, you want to keep up with that. You can see when your next milestone is here with the dots, or you could just have the next milestone panel as well. So, yes, overview tab is your bestest of friends. So I hope to see y'all taking advantage of the activities tab. You can connect with Strava again, or Garmin, or Fitbit. You can add manual activity yourself as well. So I think we're all set. We created our campaign. I think we're ready to publish. All right. We are ready to publish. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So we are just checking in on everything. Oh, we're already published. I think I hit publish on accident. Well, look at that. We're ready. We are ready. We're going to do copy campaign URL here, and we're going to go on over to our campaign that we already published. So we have our campaign goal here, 3,000. All right. Our Twitch is connected. We can see our rewards, our targets, and our polls. And most importantly, our activities. So it shows our miles that we have completed. It shows how much time we've completed those miles in. And what's really cool is if you connect with Strava or any of those fitness connections, it will populate automatically and it'll take care of it for you instead of you adding it manually to the cause, okay? So yes, and different causes take different payment methods. So JDRF takes Amazon Pay and PayPal, all right? And then our activity shows here, we're going to be cycling today. Within 30 minutes, we are going to try to do 5 miles. Our pace needs to be 6 minutes per mile, and our elevation is at 3 feet. That's what I set it at. We have about this campaign that we created, which was our description, and then about JDRF. It shows here. We have no donations, but our donations will populate here, okay? And you can view the schedule. We only have one thing added to our schedule, but it's there on the right side. And then our next milestone populates too. So this is our completed campaign. It looks amazing. I love it. It's perfect. And we are all done, y'all. Did anybody have questions? Those vertical progress bars, though, I know, right? They're amazing. That's really interesting with the contributing activity section. Isn't it awesome? You don't see anything like that nowadays. And I'm glad we added it, especially for our creators that are into fitness and they want to get more into fitness journey and doing fitness content, active content, especially with Just Dance. You can add that to dancing content, all that. It's super cool, super fun. We've seen a couple creators take advantage of it already, and it's been awesome to see. So yeah, good old Tiltify, and we're all set. And remember, you can delete panels as you want, whatever works for you. Again, you can move these around, and especially based on your monitor layout, like sometimes you just have to rearrange these to make it look the best if you have a vertical monitor. So yeah, that is Tiltify. That is creating a campaign. That is creating incentives and activities and utilizing our overlays. Looking forward to all the tools that are new to you, to be honest. Yeah, they're awesome, aren't they? I love them. I might utilize activities when I do a Just Dance stream, because I probably wouldn't do anything else personally. But maybe, because I think doing new things with your community for fundraising is awesome, and it creates a shock value, and it creates that call to action to want to fundraise for or donate to something new that's happening within your community. So yeah. I really, really, really enjoyed the stream today and going through Tiltify, because every time I go through this for our boot camp, I'm like, I will never forget how to create a campaign ever. And if I do, then something is up. But thank you for hanging out with us, Typo. Thank you. I appreciate you and everybody else that hung out. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Of course. It's my pleasure. It is my specialty. It is definitely my specialty. So, of course, I'll do it again and again and again. I will. But if there are any questions, drop them in chat right now. Please, I would love to help you out or answer anything that I can for you. And speaking of JDRF, we'll be chatting with JDRF next week on Tuesday. So make sure you tune in for that chat on Tuesday. I'm excited. We're going to be pretty busy next week. A lot of fun streams planned. And we'll be live again tomorrow. We're going to be chatting with Sir Caitlin. We had to reschedule from last week. But yeah, we're chatting tomorrow, and that'll be the end of our streams for the week. Until next Tuesday. I'm excited. But if there are no questions, of course, you can reach out to support. You can join our Discord and ask for help as well, and just chat with us in Discord. Okay. We have our Discord here. We have our socials. Make sure you keep up with us on socials. Our Twitter is popping off. We got our Instagram back. We're going to be posting there, TikTok, everything. So keep your eyes peeled. We've been doing a passion series as well. We posted Street Grinds video and It's Me's Troy's video. So make sure you look at our Twitter. We'll have those on Instagram as well. So yes, go keep up with us. We appreciate you all so much. Thank you. I love you all. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your Wednesday, and stay safe out there. All right. And I will see y'all tomorrow at 2 p.m. PST. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'll see y'all later.